So we'll start by settling our body, finding a stable, comfortable, upright position. So we try to think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open. Making sure to let in enough light to remain alert. Try to avoid slouching or leaning. And we also let go of any unnecessary tension in the body. Relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. We generate a sense of letting go of our environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind, concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting our awareness up from that distraction and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then generate a broad and altruistic motivation for your time. Wanting to use your time to generate and stabilize constructive, beneficial ways of thinking and acting. Wanting to reduce and ultimately eliminate painful, constricted ways of thinking and acting, ways that are harmful for oneself and motivate actions that harm others as well. Thinking of engaging in this process of genuine inner transformation in order to be more and more beneficial for sentient beings. And then briefly return your attention to the breath. Counting 21 cycles of respiration mentally in the mind. Trying to remain fully aware of the breath. Allowing your mind to spread throughout the body. On the next inhalation, and begin to contemplate the nature of that body. Contemplate that this is something that we cling to probably more than even the mind. How much time we spend thinking about its appearance, its composition, how much time we spend taking care of it, identifying so closely with its appearance. We take the appearance of the body to be inseparable from the I in many ways. Take a moment and consider if that seems true in your experience. And begin to recognize that the body came into existence and only continues to exist in dependence upon thousands and thousands of causes and conditions. The origin of this body is in the womb, in dependence upon the father and mother. It continued in dependence upon nourishment from the mother's body. And after birth, continued only due to external factors of air and food and water. So without mother and father, and without the parents of mother and father, and the beginningless chain of causality, of all of the mothers and fathers, there would be no body. Is there a body apart from all of the food and water our parents ate, and their parents ate, and so on? That food depends upon the earth, the sun, the water, countless sentient beings planting and harvesting. The continuation of all of these lives also depended upon shelter, warm clothes, and all of the chains of causality that allowed for the creation of these protective causes and conditions. So where is the body apart from this beginningless chain of causality? Try to think it cannot be found. Try to contemplate in this way until some sense of its inability to be found apart from this chain of causality arises in the mind. And think from a karmic standpoint, and coming together of this body and this mind depends upon incredible amounts of virtue and merit in past lives. And that virtue wouldn't have been possible without spiritual guidance. And the unbroken chain of transmission of that spiritual knowledge. The kindness of supportive friends, environment, encouraging the flourishing of ethics. And all of the supportive causes and conditions that permit ethical knowledge and spiritual wisdom to abide in the world and be transmitted generation to generation. So recognize clearly that the body is the result of beginningless causes and conditions, and there's nothing from its side to cling to. See if you can use that feeling that arises to counteract the habitual tendency to cling to the body as solid and stable and unchanging. Something truly inherently connected to the I. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, created positive energy in the mind, and think that you offer the fruit of your practice for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking may that positive energy serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war, conflict, poverty, famines, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to be able to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings in this moment. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.